What's good, everybody? This is EQ from La Familia Music Group, and we bring to you the What's Dope in the Slow podcast, and this episode is brought to you by A.REED from Keller Williams. What's going on, my boy?
How's it going, brother? How you doing? Good, and you, man?
Oh, I've been doing good, man.
Good
man, I was just kicking it with you right now, dude, and your phone doesn't stop ringing, man. What's going on, dude? You're working, huh?
Gotta stay busy. I'm always hungry, so.
That's right.
Always looking for families to help, so always think of me when you're, have any questions about real estate.
That's right. I was going to ask, what do you do? Real estate, dude. So you buy and sell houses, all that?
Yeah, so I help families buy and sell homes or, anything in between. Sometimes there's just a transition of title, so it's always case by case. I always say if you have any questions or concerns, just reach out, and then I can kind of give you my expert advice, and we go from there.
No, man, I love that, man.
Yeah.
So I guess let's split this up into a couple categories. That way people don't get confused, and, this episode is about real estate. Okay. As far as others, so we'll split them up into little segments. But let's talk about the buying side of things.
Okay.
Right? Can you tell us a little bit about the process? Like, what do I do when I want to buy a house? Do I start looking for the house, go get a loan first? Like, walk me through the process, Big Doug.
I appreciate that, man. I always suggest talking to a lender first. When you talk to the lender, that lets you know, one, if you're able to get a home, and then two, how much home you can buy. Because a lot of people have what we like to joke about, they have champagne taste on a beer budget. Where they want that $500,000 house, but their credit and debt to income is only saying, hey, $250,000. So that really kind of, puts things into perspective. And I always like to say, I always like to have a conversation with people so I can find out what their goals are. And if buying a home is something optimal for their life, because it's not for everybody. If you have plans to move within a few months, buying a home might not be the right idea.
Okay. No,
yeah.
There goes the phone. Is that you?
Yeah, shut it up right now.
That's right. That's right. Doesn't stop.
Yeah. No. Can't stop, won't stop.
That's right. But yeah, Big Dog, like, what different type of properties can you buy?
So you can do residential, you can do land, you can do investment. I'm starting to branch more into commercial a little bit. So if you wanted to get a commercial unit or something like that, I can help out. I'm really trying to help people level up in real estate. Everybody sees real estate as just a home. Everybody sees it as just, this is my home, I'm going to live here forever. And I really want to change that dynamic. I want people to see it as a second retirement, as a source of getting, supplemental income where you don't even have to work. You just have somebody paying your mortgage and giving you a little bit off the top.
No, I love that, man. And I think I'm glad you're helping people do that, because I think everybody needs to get on that, including myself. It's just having that money make its money, like it's just literally just making you money,
Yeah, your money's sitting in a bank, you're losing 7% off inflation. So for me, it's like my money's working just as much as I am.
It's a good investment, man. Real estate's always good. They say land is, there's only enough of it.
They're not making any more of it.
Exactly.
And that's one thing I've noticed a big uptick in sales and listings is land, because there's a lot of people that they can't find that perfect home.
Yeah.
So they say, hey, I'm going to buy the land, I'm going to pay it off, and I'll use that as a down payment to get a construction loan.
Okay.
And then I'll build my dream home.
That's right.
And it is trickier. It's a little bit more challenging, but everything's possible with the right people in your corner.
No, you got to, man. And then everyone should have a nice house, or at least something that they can call home.
Exactly.
And theirs, and because it is, dude, it's one of the best investments, and I can't stress that enough.
Yeah, for me, it's the American dream. I mean, I think a lot of our parents came here in the hopes of building better lives for us. And I think that's one of the things that we can do to honor them is if we kind of buy in here and we kind of keep growing.
What advice would you give to people that are buying a house or looking into that? Obviously go get a loan first, and
don't buy a car before you buy. Wait 100%.
To buy. Hey, I can tell you that from experience.
Don't buy the car till after you get the house.
Right. No, you'll regret it, man. The house comes first.
I think a lot of it is kind of just take account of your own personal finances. You don't have to be like a whiz or anything, and that's where I kind of come in play. Is if you just reach out to me, I kind of give you a few tips. And granted, I'm not a lender. I don't give lending advice. I always preach reach out to the professionals. I got to give a shout out to my boy Kiki. With Academy. Right. So
Big Dog.
Yep.
Shout out to him, man.
Yeah.
You guys make a great team.
Yeah, I like to consider it like the dynamic duo for real estate. He's always got him on the lending side. I always got him on the real estate side. We both really care about helping people, and we're proud to help families.
That's right. So if you want to get a loan, hit up my boy Kiki at what's it called?
Academy
Mortgage.
One of the best lenders.
That's right.
Yeah.
And then After that, you get approved for your loan. Hit up my boy Andrew Reed, and he's out here in the Western Slope. He'll help you, right?
Yeah, I'm motivated. I do all of Colorado, though. I'm licensed in Colorado.
There you go. Hey, so Colorado, hit up my boy.
And I can help other states too. So if you're looking to buy in California, Texas, Arizona, Keller Williams, my brand, the company I work for, we're the best. And when it comes to training, when it comes to, the best, nothing better out there. So I can help you find agents wherever you want to buy. Because that's the main part is I always say a lot of people think agents are the star of the show, and we're not. Yeah. We're coaches. I always say my client, that's the star. I'm like, Tim Grover. I'm just teaching Kobe how to shoot the shot.
That's right.
It's up to him to shoot it. I'm just coaching you through it. You can listen to my advice or not listen to it.
Right.
At the end of the day, I hope you do listen to it, and I hope you do succeed.
It's like, I do this shit. Like, this is literally what I'm being paid for.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I've been around a few transactions. I know my way around to closing.
100%, man. No, that's dope, man. I love that you're helping people, man. And I know that when I was going through the process of buying my house, or whatever it is,
Yeah.
One thing that I stumbled upon, I was completely clueless, man. So I came to you because I knew you could help me out, man. And you were so helpful, man. And, until this day, we're still looking for that home and, trying to get everything right, but I know, obviously, you're the guy to go to. One, just from, obviously, there's different type of realtors, there's the realtors that are out there for money, and we're all in it for the money. Yeah. Straight up, we are. But there's some people that are just greedy. Yeah, you know what I mean, and aren't really.
We call it commission breath.
Is that what it's called?
Commission breath.
Hey,
yeah.
Don't fucking
have commission breath. Make sure you brush your teeth.
Yeah, hey, that's a good way to put it.
Yeah, hey, man. And it's a tough market. That's one thing I always tell buyers is patience is key. Don't rush into a bad home. Don't rush into a bad investment. Make sure it makes sense for you and your family. And that's why I appreciate your guys' patience to making sure you guys get that perfect home for you guys.
Yeah, man. Because. At the end of the day, after talking to you more about it, and I'm gonna put some people on some game because you put me on some game. Before we were thinking about getting a loan, me and my wife and I, and just getting a big house, right?
Yeah.
But then you put it into perspective. It's like, no, you can have 2 separate loans, 2 separate houses.
Yeah.
And if you can afford that, dude, like that's the straight move and the way people should do it.
Yeah, and so it's
I think so. Like. Buy your dream house that you're living now, and then buy an investment property.
Yeah, or take baby steps. A lot of people think their first home has to be their forever home, and it's like, no, it doesn't. My first home, I knew wasn't going to be my forever home. It was a little 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom that needed a lot of love. Yeah. I put that love into it. I sold it, made some money, bought my next home, and then down the stream it goes. It keeps keep leveling up. So for me, I'd say, if you can get a home that you can see yourself in for 3 to 7 years, or at least making a little bit of profit of, that's really all it is.
Nah, man.
Yeah,
I love that, man, and everybody obviously makes their own decision, so you do your thing, but it's just the way I thought about it after you put it into perspective. It's like, damn, that is a better choice. You don't get your big dream house now, but hey, that's what we're all working for, is that dream life.
And I kind of think that the dream home doesn't exist. I think once you get into a home, you're always going to wish for this or that. You're going to wish for more acreage. You're going to wish for less covenants. You're going to wish for better HOA.
You're never happy.
There's something you can always work on. So for me, it's, eventually I think we always kind of transition through different stages of life, and that's different homes. So when you have your kids, you want that cookie cutter subdivision life. Once the kids are out of the house, I want that ranch. I want to be out in the country. I want to have my goats. I want to have my sheep. I want to have my cattle, everything like that. So.
Man. Yeah, that's a dream home, man.
Yeah,
have a couple homes.
Yeah, exactly. Got to keep working for it.
Nah, man, but that's dope, man.
Yeah,
and I'm glad that you came into the episode. Thank you for sponsoring us. And,
anytime, brother. Anytime. I appreciate what you do in the community,
there, man. You're always there to help us out, man, and that's what I love about you, man. Like when it comes to our festivals, like Car-milia Fest, or when it comes to the podcast, that was dope. Yeah, man. You're always there, man. And
no questions asked.
I appreciate you, big dog. For doing that. Not only from a business side of things, but also on the personal side of things. You're always checking up on us and all that, man. So, you're definitely real estate I recommend to people that are looking for houses. That's why I had to put you on first.
Appreciate that. Yeah, if anybody wants a real one. Yeah.
And, where can people find you at, big dog?
So best way is text. 970-765-6546. Facebook is great. Messages are kind of hard with there. Text is normally the best. Email a.reed@kw.com is a great way to get a hold of me also. But yeah, I'm easy to get a hold of. It's not hard to find me. So if you're looking to buy, sell, invest in real estate, or you just have some questions, just give me a call. I'd be happy to, step you through the process and give you some good tips on how to be successful in this game.
No, 100%. And I'll have all those links down below so you guys can go and check them out. So, because Andrew Reed is the guy to go to. Go get your loan from Kiki at Academy Mortgage, and then go get your house and needs.
We'll take care of you.
Andrew Reed. at Keller Williams. Come on, dog.
Okay.
So one of the questions I ask people, and we're gonna keep these episodes short so people can get a better perspective. So this is the shit. I spaced it. The buying side of things. And then we're gonna split it up into. So if you guys have any more questions, we're gonna keep it simple and short and to the point.
Yeah.
So if you guys have any more questions about the buying side of things, leave a comment down below or contact my boy, and he will get you right.
And I appreciate you doing that.
Colorado, man.
Yeah, because every transaction, every situation is so different. It's really hard to dive in deep without knowing a lot of details from person to person.
Oh, 100%, man. The situation changes with everyone. So
exactly.
Whatever more questions you have, hit up my boy Andrew. He will get you right and get you started on buying a new home or selling it. Or,
Yeah, both. Yeah, there's buy then sell.
That's right. If you're listening to this, But yeah, man. Last question: what's dope in the slope? Obviously the episode's called "What's Dope in the Slope." I'm trying to get you to put me on some game. So what would you recommend? Anything in the Western Slope?
Western Slope, man. If you're here and you're not taking advantage of the outdoors, you're just crazy. That's one of the best thing about Colorado. I mean, people move here, and I've heard stories about people who live in other states and they don't have public land, and it blows my mind because we're blessed to have places you can hike, mountain bike, snowboard, things that you might not snowboard for free, but other things you can do for free,
100%.
And it's in our own backyard. So take advantage of those. If you're charitable, please donate to organizations that take care of our backyard, because really that's what makes Colorado special. That's what's helping our housing market thrive, is because people want to move here, people want to vacation here. So the dopest thing in the slope to me is the outdoors.
100%, dude. I would have to agree with you, and I'm one of those people that don't really take advantage of it because I'm always busy.
We're busy,
and
same.
But that's not an excuse, man. I work in Telluride, dude. So
it's beautiful,
bro,
beautiful
ski resort.
Hiking up there, top notch.
Man, come on.
We'll have to take a Tuesday off because we work weekends.
I got a ski pass, dog. I have a ski pass, but I don't get up there all the time, So it's I can relate, dude. And I know I'm going to regret it, but I love Colorado, dude. I'll always be here. And I know I'm going to buy a house with Andrew Reed from Keller Williams.
Appreciate it.
But
Thanks,
I appreciate you, big dog.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you, too.
Steps on a walk in the room. Low-key shop at a Bob Tune. All sunshine, never got any gloom. My heart drops and it stops with the boom. Hello, I'm ENSHILOH. I bloom, drop no petals. I've been a little bit